hate the weather. I hate traffic. Oh my God. Hey, what's up everybody? Hey, this is Living in Pensacola, Florida. My name's Tim Ekelund. You know, I was thinking it is time to do another video about all the cool things here or the not so cool things here. So this is the cons and pros of living in Pensacola, Florida. I was just in Atlanta this weekend and I love the traffic here. That was terrible. Remember guys, I grew up in a city with 5 million, 6 million people. I was used to driving in a lot of traffic. And now that I live here, I mean, I could get out on the road on Sunday and there not be a car for 5 minutes. Like, it's crazy. And so this weekend, I realized I can get really anxious in traffic nowadays, and it's never been like that before. So I love the traffic here. That is a super pro. I'll tell you, one thing I hate is the weather. I love the weather, but I hate it. I hate that it's 80 degrees today, but it was 30 degrees yesterday. Let's talk about humidity. Yes, it gets humid, but also I grew up in the desert. So I'll tell you, I was talking to someone about this the other day. They said, well, but Phoenix is a dry heat. I said, yeah, but it's like opening up an oven. Turn your oven on, open it up, stick your head in there. That's what it's like living in Phoenix. I guess I just like the humidity. It feels good. It feels good on your skin. I know when I fly into Phoenix, I feel like Lizard, I feel like Rango. Have you ever seen Rango? If not, you gotta check it out. It just, the water just sucks out of my skin. I can't stand it. Chapped lips, gotta be, lotion. I love that you can go to a sporting event here like the Blue Wahoos or the Ice Flyers and not spend $100. You guys have heard me talk about this before. I love the Wahoos. I think it's such an awesome place to go watch a game. We're season ticket holders, so if you come here and you hit me up, if it's during baseball season, you can go to a Wahoos game on me. I'll hook you up, just let me know. But you could go to an Ice Flyers game. We got UWF football. They won the championship a couple years ago. They've had the Sun Belt Conference, basketball conference here the last couple years. That's been super sweet. You have the Blue Angels. Those are just, they're events that you can go to. I mean, you could literally go and watch the Blue Angels practice all week if you want to when they're here in town. You know, one thing that does suck is that you're going to Atlanta this past weekend, you got Top Golf and you have some of these really big things. I would love to have a couple more things like that entertainment wise, because having a Top Golf or something like that, or some simulators, some golf, something that you could do as an adult outside of just going to the bar for entertainment. That is one thing I wish that there would be something a little bit closer. But I'll tell you what, to piggyback off that, things are coming here. People are starting to find out how awesome this area is, really how cheap the real estate is. Amazon is opening up a huge warehouse in Santa Rosa County. Navy Federal Credit Union has 10,000 employees, something close to that. You have some aeronautical companies that are coming here, and a few others are towards Mobile. Aerospace companies are here. There's a lot of things coming here. We're getting so big that we're now going to have a second terminal in our airport, which is cool. And you guys have heard me say this before. One thing that I do love is just the vicinity to so many things, right? We went on a cruise a couple weeks ago, actually during Thanksgiving, and we just drove over to New Orleans and jumped on the ship. Pretty sweet. Now, if you want to go to South Florida and do that, it's cool. But we went up to Atlanta, 4.5, 5 hours, depends on how fast you're going. We made it about 4.5, but I was just flowing, cruising, right behind people. Direct flight to Nashville. I was there a few months ago. There's so many places that are so close. That's one thing I love about this area. Let's talk about real estate. You can't find anything in the country that is remotely close to the beach, at least it's really pretty beaches like we have, for the prices that you can get here. You could be within 20, 30 minutes of the beach and have a house under $300,000. And we can help you with that. Another thing I don't like is when people come up to a four-way stop, it takes about 30 minutes, right? But I'm just kidding. I love that because everybody's so nice that you can pull up. It's like, go ahead. No, you go. Oh, you want to go? Okay, go ahead. And then everybody tries to go at one time. You're like, oh, sorry. Go ahead. No. Oh, you want me to go? Okay. Oh, wait. If everybody could just learn how to work a four-way stop, it'd be so much better. If you haven't been in a roundabout, come here, you'll learn. Another thing that I really just not too fond about this area is that it's hard to find good work, good workers, good employees. If you want something to get done on your house, it could take a little while. You might not find a really good person. Just the lack of really good people that want to work hard. I really wish that there was more of that. You know what else I hate? I hate school pickup and drop off. That is an absolute go with most schools, is the drop off and pickup, the car rider line. Oh my God. drives most people nuts. If you don't like the sound of airplanes, don't move here, because there's a lot of planes. From just the military bases to the airport, there's a lot of planes flying around. Here comes an airplane. See what I just said? Airplanes flying everywhere? There you go. I love the people. The people here are so nice. The food's great. I'll tell you, we have some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. I've been to quite a few places, and the beaches here are phenomenal. I would put them against any place. They literally call this place a drinking town with a fishing problem. So if you like to do both of those, this place is for you. You know, one other thing that's kind of weird that I really don't like is that we're Central Time Zone. Everybody thinks Florida is East Coast time, so that is a little annoying that we're Central Time. But I came from a state that doesn't change. It's the only state that doesn't change, so I guess whatever. I love raising my family in a city where people are nice to each other. People open the door, hold the door open for you. People say thank you. How genuine people are here. People appreciate you. That Southern hospitality is a real thing. I love the amount of restaurants and bars. And I'll tell you, the food truck scene is popping. It's crazy. We have so many food trucks. I mean, check out all these food trucks that are popping up here. We have a lot of them, and I think it's so cool. No matter if you just want a smash burger or you want Vietnamese banh mi sandwiches, you can find them in a food truck. Remember, there's plenty of things that makes this place not perfect, but I'll tell you, they're gonna be hard to find, especially if you're comparing to large cities. Now, if you compare this little city to another little city, we might have more flaws, but hey, I'll take those because the pros are so much better. Hopefully you found this video informative, funny, something like that. But you know, there's so many great things about this area that I hope that you would love to come and visit. Hit us up. My name's Tim Ekelund, living in Pensacola, Florida. And over here at First Class Real Estate Gulf Coast, we'd love an opportunity to answer any questions you have about coming here. If you need a restaurant recommendation or whatever it is that you need, hit us up, 850-637-8622. Appreciate you.